Welcome to Musharelli Gymnasium. Welcome to Musharelli Gymnasium. Here for the students, for the faculty on a Thursday afternoon before April vacation. I'm Nick Flaherty, and our starting lineups. Excuse me. We'll get technical difficulties. Your starting lineups are they are sorry, a bit of a technical difficulty. Sorry about that, but we'll be able to see them in a moment, and we should be ready for some fun here tonight. As Mr. Goff leads the teachers in their pregame huddle, and it looks like Gio is leading in the students. And Coach Kaiser's the ref tonight. And it's like 2 18-minute halves. As Mr. Goff, as the starting lineups head to the midcourt. As we see the student section, limited student section, but they're out here tonight. And we shall see what today has to bring. As Mr. Goff and the teachers head to the middle of the court. We will have the exact rosters in just a moment. But we are underway. As Hall goes up for the three. And Mr. Goff gets it back. And the students got back, and Kennard goes for the two, and Kennard gets it. And it looks like a shot clock violation on the teachers. So we'll get to the rosters during a timeout, and Mr. Bus goes for the two, and Mr. Goff hits it over the top, and the students get it back. And it looks like Sabiname. Coach Hughes laying the lumber on the basketball, and Mr. Goff gets it back. And it looks like an out of bounds play for Mr. Goff. And it looks like Hall from three, and this is it. And Mr. Bus gets it back, but it's recovered by the students from Mr. Fitzgerald. But Mr. Fitzgerald did a bit of a shot. Mr. Goff gets it back. And Mr. Goff loses it on the turnover, and the students go for the three, and it's out. And Mr. Otto's coming in. And your roster today. We'll get, and Miss Garvey play does a bit of a cross. It does a bit of a cross the body and legs, and it looks like it will be Canton's basketball. And you know it's a big game when Mr. McDonald's in attendance and he's walking in. One of the best fans in Canton. And looks like Costello will go for the three. And Mr. Goff takes it. And Coach Hughes will take it up. It's a bit of an alley-oop over the top. And to Hall, but Hall misses it. And Officer Cotard will take it up the paint, and he'll drive it, and he misses it. Mr. Goff, and the students will get it back. It looks like McDonough will go for three, but he misses it. And Coach Hughes on a bit of a. And Mr. and it looks like a block foul. It looks like a bit of a flare up there. And Coach Hughes gets the three, and it's good. And it's 3-2 for the teachers. And Coach Hughes taking it up there. And Carly too. And the students get it back. And it's 3-4 now for the students, and Mr. Otto off the rim. And Mr. Goff scrambling to get that one out. And it looks like Miss Sutherland coming in place of Coach Hughes. And Coach Otto goes up and misses it. And Zaza goes for three, and he misses it. And Fatima gets it to Michaela, and she gets it. And Mr. Goff will take a seat. He's taking it on the court. And Officer Cotard brings it up, and he gets it. And he gets it. And he got it. And it looks like a bit of a foul. And Officer Cotard taking it up the lane. And Officer Cotard will go for the free throws. And he misses it. Oh, and Officer Cotard steals it. Coach Otto back there, and Coach Otto will take it, and he got it. And it's 7-7 now. And after a bunch of Canton teachers were there on the lane. And Zaza goes for the three, and he misses it. And it looks like Fatima will go down low and will get it. It's 9-7 to the teacher. And a bunch of subs coming off for both sides. And Mr. Fitzgerald will take it up. And Coach Hall will get there, and Mr. Boss will be 9-9. And misses it. And Mr. Fitzgerald will get it back. And he'll go the other way after it hits a bit of a miscommunication. And Mr. Fitzgerald deals it, and it will go to Mr. Buff. And he's going to pass it to Mr. Otto. And Miss Sutherland for three, and misses it. And Mr. Buff is back. And a bit of a steal there. And it's a reach in. And Gio gets it back. Mr. Otto takes it up. And Mr. Murphy misses it. And it goes to Mr. Fitz over all. And Mr. Butts gets it. And it looks like and Mr. Fitz gets it back. It's going to get a roster. So it's Mr. Goff, Mr. Russell, Coach Hughes, Mrs. Sutherland, Mr. Buss, Officer Coach Hard, Mr. Fitzgerald, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Garvey for the first half, and Mrs. Brooks for the scoreboard. And we have and Gio gets it up. And Mr. Biggs is off the rim. And it's missed by Miss Sutherland. And Mr. Goff gets it out to Coach Hughes. And to Mr. Otto, it looks like three, and it misses off. And it goes back to Mr. Fitz. And it's off the rim for the teachers. Mr. Fitz, looks like Mr. Otto driving it, and it'll turn around shot, and Mr. Goff gets it back. Coach Hughes for three, and he misses that too. And Looks like a bit of a potential foul on Mr. Fitz, but Mr. Otto gets it back. And it looks like 17-13. And then Mr. Otto gets it back and puts it in. And we'll go from the middle, and Mr. Goff gets it to Mr. Otto. And Mr. Otto will go over the top, and he's fouled. And Sayers goes for the three, and Mr. Goff gets it to Mr. Otto. And Coach Otto goes for three. And the students will get it back. McDonough goes for three. And Mr. Murphy gets it back. Comes in the game. And Coach Hughes goes for three, but misses it. And McDonough to McCruz. And McCruz goes up for the basket, and he misses it. And McDonough gets it to Sayers. Coach Hughes defending. Danny Hall to Derek McCruz. And Derek McCruz goes for three. And that's not good. And Officer Cotard will take it back up. Cotard taking it up. And Coach Otto gets it and misses it. He steals it and he gets it back. He gets it right back. And Derek goes for three and he misses it. And Officer Cotard with a bit of an ankle breaker, it looks like almost. And Mr. Murphy goes for three, and Officer Cotard tries to get it back. And it looks like a little bit of confusion on both sides. And Mr. Otto goes for three, and he gets it. And it's deflected. And Sayers gets it. Into McCruz. Into McDonough, it looks like. And it's out. And James Gibbs will take it after a lot of substitutions, and Elias gets it. And Mr. Murphy driving. And Mr. Buss has to get it. Tried to get it there, but he didn't get it to go. And it's intercepted by Mr. Buss. Take your time. Nice screen by Mr. Buss. And Miss Sutherland wasn't well positioned to get the basketball there. And it looks like the teachers will get the ball back. Mr. Murphy will go for three. Gibbs fakes out Mr. Murphy and the rest of the teachers, and this Sutherland gets it, but looks like JJ tries to get back to Gibbs, and he misses it. And Officer Gothard gets it back. And JJ gets it back. Teachers 21, students 16. And what a entertaining first half that was. Two great defenses at times, two great offenses at times. And I now have time to look at the roster a little more closer. Yep, so it's Mr. Goff, Mr. Otto, Mr. Russell was supposed to be here. Coach Hughes, Mr. Buss, Miss Sutherland, Officer Cotard, Miss Sutherland, Officer Cotard, Mr. Buss, Mr. Fitzgerald from the counseling department, Mr. Murphy, Mrs. Garvey in the first half only. Mrs. Brooks is running the scoreboard as we have running replays. And we have a free throw there. And Gio getting the ball in from deep. And Coach Otto getting a basket there. And Sidibe getting in there, it looks like. As it looks like the players are going to come back soon. Looks like they're going to come back to the game in a few minutes as we'll finish out the rosters. We have Danny Hall, Fatima Sidibe, Michaela Costello, Mark McDonough, James Gibbs, Zaza, Carrie Pachandra, Fatima Sidibe, Olivia Kozak, Casey Lamar, Noah Burke, Hunter Rice, Sarah Kennard, Gio DeStasio, Michael Sayers, Jonathan Zendejas, Drew Patel, Brennan Williams, and Derek McCruz. And we are back now as Coach Hughes will take it up and invert to Mr. Fitzgerald. And Fitz gets it. As it's blocked by the teachers, Mr. Goff to Mr. Fitzgerald to Mr. Otto to Coach Hughes, and he'll drive it in to Mr. Murphy, and Mr. Murphy misses two, and Mr. Murphy gets it in. And Mr. Fitz gets it, and Otto will go for three. And Francoeur Zaza will go way down the court, and he fouls Mr. Glob, it looks like. Yeah, a bit of a controversial no travel call there. No travel. Yeah. And in an 8-point game, in a 7-point game, and it's 25-19. And Coach Hughes gets it to Mr. Fitzgerald, and it's deflected, and Stude's ball for. And Mr. Mark McDonough goes for the 3, and he missed there. So Coach Hughes gets it to Mr. Fitzgerald, and another turnover for the teachers. And Coach Zaza goes over Mr. Murphy, and he gets it. And Coach Otto, they send it right to Coach Otto. He gets it there. And Sarah got it to Mr. Goff, and now to Mr. Otto. And Mr. Otto takes it down. And it's sub time. And we're back in action. Mr. Otto to Mr. Bus, and he goes, and he misses it off the glass. And and it looks like Mr. Fitz took a bit of a dive. And to Noah Burke, and looks like Mr. Fitzgerald looked for the 3, went to Mr. Bus. And Mr. Murphy goes for 3, and he misses.
It's too expensive to fix it again.
And it's stolen by Miss Sutherland. And Officer Cotard to Mr. Goff gets it back, and it's out. And it looks like Noah will take it down, and McCruz didn't get it, and Mr. Bus will take it up, and it looks like and blocked by Noah, and Officer Cotard will drive it in, and Mr. Otto will get it back, and Mr. Goff will try to put it up. and a bit of a no call controversy from against the teachers, and it goes up. And it looks like Mr. Bus will take it in there, and Officer Kochar will take it, and Mr. Bus for 3, he misses, and Mr. Goff tries to get it back in, and Gio recovers. And Sarah takes it up, and it's blocked, and Mr. Otto recovers, and Mr. Goff gets it back, and Mr. Goff gets it. And Sarah wide open, but he misses. And it gets back. McCruz gets it back, and McCruz goes back up. And Miss Sutherland tries to fight for it. And a bit of a close battle here. And well, about a 4-point game. What an event this has been thus far. Teachers lead it by 4. A lot of turnovers in this game, but a lot of highlight plays. As we should be in for a fun last 10 minutes. And what has been quite the event thus far here tonight. And Officer Kotar drives it up, and Mr. Otto gets it in there. And Drew corrals it after missing it on the first pass. And Mr. Murphy will take it back up, and Miss Sutherland misses it. And it'll go back to the students. Looks like Mr. Fitz gets it back, and Officer Kotar drives it up, and Officer Kotar gets it. It's now 33-25. And James Gibbs over Mr. Murphy, and he gets it. And Mr. Otto getting it to Miss Sutherland, and rebounded by Mr. Fitz. He didn't get it. Looks like Gibbs bringing it up. And Michael Sayers misses it. And Mr. Fitz gets it back for the teachers. And Officer Kotar drives it up, and he misses it, and it's Sayers misses the 3, and Murphy to Kotar to Otto, and he gets it, and it's good. And James Gibbs goes for the 3, and he gets it. And by 3 points, the teachers went to Mr. Buss and back to Miss Sutherland to Mr. Murphy. And Mr. Buss loses it, and Eli going for a three, and he misses it. And Mr. Murphy to Miss Sutherland. It's intercepted by Sannon. And J.J. Falk will get it win 3. And Mr. Otto couldn't connect with Mr. Bus there. And JJ gets it out, and he gets it back, and now it's within 1. And Officer Kotar taking it up. And Officer Kotar goes for 3, and he misses. And Mr. Vince gets it back. And Michael Sayers gets it back up. And James Gibbs steals it from Mr. Vince, but a bit of a tackling match. This is getting a little out of hand now. And it goes to Michaela. And Michaela goes for 3, and she misses. And a bit of an air ball there, and it goes to the teachers. As we have 4 minutes to go in a 37-34 game. And Zaza blocks it, and back up to Hall. And Sidibe gets it within 1. And Mr. All gets it. Mr. Bus gets it, and he misses it. And Michaela drives it in. And Sidibe misses it. And Mr. Otto will get it up, and the rainbow is no good. And he waves it in there, and and it's now the students' lead. And Mr. Goff going for 3. And Miss Bousquet giving her speech. Lucas giving his speech, as we're coming down to a exciting 3.5 minutes. As both coaches discussing their plan. As we have 3 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. And it's a tight game on both sides. And Costello goes up, and it looks like Sidibe will get it back on Mr. Fitzgerald. And Michaela gets it off the rim. No good. And as the students take it back, and he misses the dunk. And Mr. Fitz to Mr. Bus, he gets it, and it's no good, but it goes over the top. And Zaza takes it back, and Zaza misses, but it goes down for Canton. And Mr. Otto takes it back. 40-37 now. And Hall gets it over the top. Down low to Costello, to Kennard, excuse me. And Mr. Fitz, a bit of a turn. And that's going to be a student's ball. And Danny goes for the three. And Sidibe goes for the three. And Mr. Fitzgerald, they're going to try to attempt to get it back. And Mr. Fitz goes in for Officer Cotard, and he gets it. And it's a timeout there. And Zaza gets it. And Zaza will take the lead. And Coach Otto goes there. And Mr. Murphy goes for three. And Mr. Murphy misses. And Mr. Otto gets it in there. And it's gonna be two shots.
22.4 seconds left for the club. With these two free throws, Otto can tie it all up.
And he gets it. And it'll be 42-43. And he gets the second one. Timeout for the...
These are second and final timeout. Stop the clock here. Tie game.
They're going to use a timeout.
Otto coming up with the clutch. Time is now ticking.
And Zaza will wait. And Zaza. And Officer Gotard's going to get it back. He's going to miss it. And 6 seconds on the clock.
The timer has been set.
And we're trying to decide whether it be free throws or it looks like free throws. And Officer Kotar will get the free throws. And he will. He got it. And he misses it. And 3.2 left. And Officer Kotar gets it. And game over. And game over. And what a game, but the teachers won the game. And Officer Cotard was the hero. And what a game it was, as the teachers win it 44-43. And a lot of turnovers, but a lot of points. And what a fantastic event. We're going to show you some highlights. What? And the final, once again, 44-43, in what was a thrilling last couple of minutes. And we thank you for letting us broadcast this little extracurricular game for you. And Nick saying so long from Canton High School.